Now you've been on a journey yourself, right? You've been on a gym journey. I met her at the gym. She told me that she was 260 pounds, and she's like, what,
Yeah.
5 foot nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, nah.
I'm like 5'1" on a good day.
All right, so you know what I'm saying. So that means that there was a lot of change that happened here, right? Like, talk to me about the birth of that. What initiated it in the first place?
Oh, okay. So from the beginning?
Yeah, you got time.
Okay. So I grew up like not in the healthiest environment. Like I was never educated on health. So we grew up eating like butter noodles 2 nights a week, and then the rest of the nights it was McDonald's, you know?
Mm,
Like I never lived a healthy lifestyle.
mm,
So I feel like when people say being fat is a choice, it's not a choice.
mm-hmm.
It could be your environment. It could be where
Absolutely.
you grew up,
Yeah,
because you can't control what's on your plate.
absolutely. You don't
And
even, and I don't mean to cut you off
no,
at all, but you're making me think about a lot, like in terms of you don't find out until later about food deserts, right? And that's what
exactly,
you were experiencing. You were
exactly,
in a food desert where it's like, yeah, there is that food, but what is that food?
exactly. You don't know about nutrients. You're at school and you see that little chart in the lunchroom. You know the
Mm-hmm.
one I'm talking about, the
The
protein and
food
then the milk.
pyramid, which
Exactly.
has changed now, but
I,
that's a whole other thing.
um, but yeah, like you see that, and even then you don't understand it because you're not getting that at home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not normal to you.
Yeah.
And as soon as I turned like 17, 18, I had like a really, really rough point in my life. I was dealing with my grandmother who had just gotten Alzheimer's. She had dementia that had turned into onset early Alzheimer's. So
How old was she?
she died when she was 88. So she was 86 while that was happening.
Oh. And before then, she had some more recollection and was able to speak to people, or not really?
Yeah, during that time, she was struggling. We had put her in a nursing home. I didn't agree to it. I felt like there was a better way that that could have been handled.
But how old were you?
I was young. I was like 17 going on 18.
Yeah.
I was very young. I
And what was the
was
situation like that she needed to go to a group home?
she people people would call me and my mom in the middle of the night. Yo, your grandmother is out walking at night.
Oh shit.
It gotten to that point. So like,
Well,
it was literally life or death for her, and there was people working. I was going to school. I couldn't go and take care of her even if I wanted to.
hmm,
And I really wanted to.
yeah.
I always wanted to be there for her. That was one of the first people in my life. So it was very hard on me to be okay with that decision that was happening right in front of me, even though I had no say.
You didn't.
No.
It wouldn't have gone. It would have gone the way it would have gone, regardless. Yeah.
Exactly. And I had to accept that.
And did that light a fire in you to want to change? And is that the ember that, or what
I
did
feel like it
that
broke me down.
snowball?
It's
That was more of a snowball. And
yeah.
like, okay. So I'm sorry for assuming that. Obviously, I was wrong.
No, I feel like for me it was just very hard to live under the same roof as people who didn't value her the way that I valued her. Cuz I felt like my family members didn't really value her.
Why do you feel that way?
It's not only that they were putting her in a nursing home. I completely understand why. I do. Like, we're adults, we have things to do. I understand
Yeah.
that. But at the same time, it's the way that y'all treated her on the way out. Nobody ever came to see her. I was the only person to ever come and take her to her appointments because my mom couldn't take her because my mom is sick. My mom is disabled. So, where was my uncle at during this time? Where was my cousins at? Where was everybody? Like, and they made that decision. And then I had to be the one to be there, and nobody else was there.
Mm.
And it's not about the fact that I'm complaining about that I had to be there. I will always be there for my grandmother. But where were you? Where were you? It just says a lot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, going through that at a young age made me realize that you cannot count on people, even the people that you think are your family. You just can't.
Now, the reality is that that's very true, and I know that that must have broke you down a little bit, right? And
A
into
lot.
places that you probably felt like there is no one, right?
Yeah.
So I need to know how the fuck you made that change happen, because you were 260 pounds. And, you know, so like how did that happen throughout all of that?
So during the time that my grandmother was starting to get bad, I was starting to gain a lot of weight every single month. I was stress eating. There would be times that I would splurge all my money just on getting food. Like, it gotten to that point. And I feel like before I would have been ashamed to be in front of a camera saying it, but I'm not now because I actively made the change to do it. So it is what it is. It happened to me and it could happen to anybody. It can. So yeah, I was basically just eating, staying at home. I isolated myself from everybody. Like, even my own best friend didn't see me for quite some time. And she had to come and drag me out of the house. So, it was a humbling experience to wake up one day and be out of breath. It was very humbling to me. I was just like, that's my breaking point right there. How do you wake up and you're out of breath? How does that work? You got yourself to that point. And then something clicked in me and I was like, yeah, I need to do something. Because if I don't do something, it's over. The next day, I was at my best friend's house and we took some shrooms. I don't know how much I took that night. I'm gonna be so for real with you. And I don't talk about this.
All right, if you could put it in your hand.
It was so, like, 2 handfuls.
2 handfuls? You're bugging. You must have did
6 grams.
Yes, I was about to say 7 probably.
Probably 7.
Probably 7. Jeez.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Bugging. What happened?
It was like 12 hours of nonstop tripping. 12 hours just straight.
Was it hard?
It was hard the whole time. And
the whole time?
There was only 2 hours of like
leveling out?
Yeah, which was near the end.
Right.
But it takes everything out of you.
Where were you?
I was at my best friend's dad's house.
Okay.
And
thank God.
Yeah. He had some shrooms that he had grown himself.
Well, at least you're inside though.
Yeah, and we had taken them. We were in a safe spot. Right. It was a safe place.
Yeah.
And my mind just started wandering into like
everywhere. The deepest crevices of you, the ugliest parts. Looking at
places that I've never been, like places that I've never
Describe
been.
it a little bit if you're open to it.
Okay. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but when you're on shrooms, do you ever unlock memories that you haven't thought about?
In mad long, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I had this memory of my dad, and I never really think about my dad like that. And I haven't thought about it in years, and it sticks with me to this day. You know when you're little and you have growing pains?
Yeah.
I remember one night it started hurting so bad, my legs and my arms. And I remember I went to my dad and he was on the bed and I laid in like fetal position right on top of him, like on this tiny ass bed, and he just sang me to sleep. And it's like one of my favorite memories. And it's like if I had never taken shrooms, I would have never unlocked exactly. And now that's one of my favorite memories because I don't have those types of memories with my father. It's kind of like repressed in a way.
That's beautiful that you choose to store that memory in particular instead of harping or thinking about the other things. You know, you choose to hold on to that memory. That's a beautiful thing. That helps you keep going as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one of the most healing things that I've ever done in my life.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be so for real with you.
Hmm.
I needed to go through that. If I didn't go through those 12 hours of tripping,
You couldn't have taken the extra steps after to actually
the
put
next week I
yourself.
was in the gym.
Wow.
Like, I don't,
Wow.
it's like 180, like it
Wow.
clicked in my head.
See, shrooms.
Shrooms, it doesn't.
And you know what? Maybe just a little bit more than you thought you should have. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm gonna not say that.
But yeah, like and it's like the feelings too, because it's not just memories either. Like you start to feel like you're actually tripping, like you're in a video game.
Yeah.
I
Depending
remember
on where you are, sometimes you can see things come to life more, right?
the
Like
walls were breathing.
for me,
Everything was
with
breathing.
shrooms, it was nature. That's what gave me attention. Like it looked like certain leaves were pulsating and the trees were dancing. Like I've seen some shit with shrooms. But continue. You were in this space, right?
Yeah, I was
the
in
walls
the space.
were moving.
They were breathing.
Breathing.
Yeah. Like pulsating. Yeah, like they're slowly breathing like they're alive.
Mm.
And I remember I laid down on the bed. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I thought I was the bed. I literally thought that I was the bed. I couldn't differentiate between the feeling of my own skin hitting against the covers because it was silk.
Wow.
So I felt like I was going inside of the bed and just sinking.
That's trippy.
I remember turning to Caitlin and I was like,
help me.
Yeah, I was like, am I sinking? And she was just like, what? And I was like, I think I'm the bed now. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I started to see shapes. I started to see like geometric shapes. Yeah.
What type of shapes? Like when you close your eyes, when you're looking outside?
Everything. When I closed my eyes, I could see like the purple spots dancing. Like I could see triangles going big and like going small.
You had a trip.
I had a trip.
You had a trip.
It was crazy.
Wow. All right. And you came out of that being inspired, motivated to go to the gym, right? The next week you said you were there. Boom. Like, how was the trajectory since then? What has the gym life been like for you? How has the interactions been? I see you at the gym. You talk to everybody. You're mad social. You be cracking jokes. Yo, she be cracking jokes. There's dudes that be going like, and she'll be like, yo, that's just funny as fuck. And that's also when I found out that you could sing too. Yo, she was just singing in the gym, like, and has a great voice. I was like, wow. Yes, I got her on the track. Yeah. But that will come out later on. Y'all are gonna hear that. This is fire. But what's your journey been at the gym? Like, how's it been like for you?
So I didn't go by myself because I want to give myself full credit, but I can't give myself full credit if I had my best friend. Because I probably wouldn't have gone so much if it wasn't for her. Like, it's really true. Like, going with somebody helps. Just having that support.
Absolutely.
And I never stepped foot in a gym before this.
Shout out your friend.
Yeah. Hi, Caitlin. I love you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You're an awesome person.
But yeah, she started off very skinny, so we were on the opposite ends. She wanted to tone and build weight and build muscle, and I wanted to lose weight. Right. She came in there, like, and I know she came in there
like a drill sergeant.
No,
okay. Like cadet.
No, actually though, she did. She low key did. Like I remember she would put extra weight on me sometimes.
That's some funny shit.
And she would play like the placebo effect, like, oh no, it's still at 35. Meanwhile, you got 45s there.
Yeah, you didn't even know.
Exactly. I'm just like, what? But yeah, no, like
you're on the need to know basis.
Exactly, but. I don't want to make this all about me, so I just want to talk about like her for a little bit because
not sure.
She started off in the gym 97 pounds.
Okay.
Like, and now she's 128.
Oh wow, that is a change. Tremendous.
So it says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we both put in the work.
Yeah.
And I feel like without her, it's just yin and yang. Like we're always there.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we're always there.
Yeah. Nah,
And lately
good.
it's just been me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a little lonely. But, like, you know, people have their schedules, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm happy going by myself.
That's how you know you really want it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I go almost every day. Like, I just checked the app. I think I have like 187 visits in the last year. So, yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, I'm just happy.
That's 187. Woo! Let's think about that real quick. That's like 3 to 4 years. No, I'm bugging.
187
Visits?
visits.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
I'm
last
bugging.
year.
How much would that be? I'm trying to think. Our math isn't that good. Scratch that. But that's a lot in a short period of time too.
Because there's 350 something days in the year, right? And then 187.
But did you go like multiple times in a day or just once?
Once.
All right, so then so that would be 100. Damn, that's a lot.
That's like 3/4 of the year.
Yeah. Good shit.
Thank you.
Right? Because But damn. All right. So, what's the goal now? What is the goal?
So, when I first started going to the gym, I didn't know anything about the machines. I was too scared to talk to anybody. I thought that everybody was looking at me. I thought that nobody would like me. And then people started coming up to me instead of me coming up to people. And it was just like, oh, so that means y'all really do want to fuck with me then, right? And, you know, people like Oliver, people like Greg, people like John, people like Adam, people like Vanessa, like she's super nice too. Just, I built a community of people where if I feel unsafe, I can go to y'all and I know that y'all would have my back in some sort of instance, to whatever degree. And I've never had that before, especially at a gym. I always thought that a gym was each to their own, you know?
Nah, because you start seeing the same people.
Exactly.
Yeah, you start seeing the same people.
It's kind of like school, low-key. Like, you just see the same people and you start to build some sort of, not friendship, but acquaintance. Yeah. Because I feel like they're more acquaintances. Yeah. But
I had a friend, she's a comedian. She's funny as fuck. She's like, it's like a gym family, but you don't need to know, like, you don't really need to know them, but as long as you see them, it's like
exactly. And if you don't see them, you feel bummed out.
Yeah.
I feel really bummed out when I don't see my people. I'm just like, what?
That's funny.
And that's also why I haven't switched my hours either. I like being around the same people. Right. It's not even about the space anymore that makes me feel. Right. It was never about the space. It was always about the people. Yeah. So for me, it's important to go at the times that I go.
I definitely hear you. Yeah. For me, I wish I could go in a particular time, but it depends on my work schedule. Work gets in the way. Yeah. There's a lot of things that get in the way.